Well, I'm torn on this one because Loki season 1 was mostly pretty good, but then they kind of destroyed the show at the end with those very catastrophic final episodes. And they do address a lot of issues from season 1, I give them that. This is going to be shockingly disappointing, I think, to many fans because if you've seen one or two of the trailers for Loki, you've seen most of this episode. I'm not joking, just seeing the trailers. This is like Exorcist Believer. You don't really need to see the film because only a few scenes are new in this first episode, and they're fine, but you really could have just skipped the entire episode. So in terms of substance and moving the story forward, not very much. We just find out Loki is back, but he has a kind of time dilemma or time disease or something is going on with his body. And that's going to be a huge challenge for them to get him sorted out. And they do address a few things. We get some new characters. It's a bit of a new status quo. And if you did pay attention, yes, it is substantive that we move from, quote unquote, the not Kang from last season to, yes, it's a real Kang. That is something, but this episode was fairly thin. It was fun. There were some good jokes, which for the MCU was pretty impressive. A lot of jokes in the MCU are not good. So there was a lot of good stuff. Production design was strong. Camera work was strong. And the performances were charismatic. I will nitpick that Loki looks way too old. He should be Loki from the Avengers, and Tom is getting old, so presumably the time jump disease thing he has in his body will address that nitpick. But beyond that, it was delightful, but really, I was shocked how very little is new in this episode. I will say see it, but it is a little disappointing, giving this a 6.5. If you have not seen any of the trailers or not seen Loki from season 1, this will be very engrossing, but if you are a longtime fan, it will be like, we didn't go anywhere.